What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843 back with another video, and as you can see, we're at the arcade. Anyway, hope everyone's having a great week so far. Let's get into the video guys. So as you know, things have been pretty hot here in South Carolina. The temperature has been up there. August was a very hot month, and this location is not air conditioned. So therefore, we're not going to have a super huge collection. It's not going to be a record-breaking collection for this location for the month of August, but it's okay guys, we still did okay. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of cleaning up our work area. As you know, it's a flea market, so everybody doesn't always respect the location. You know, they leave trash on the ground, they leave things laying around, so we're always doing some tidying up, wiping cabinets down, making things look nice. Again, it's a flea market, so what do you expect? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. So as you know, we took out the toy taxi claw machine from this location and we moved it to the pizza restaurant. So there's going to be another future video collecting from the toy taxi machine at the pizza restaurant coming up. So make sure you subscribe guys. Also coming up, we've got our game store collection video, another great video there coming your way. Again, make sure you subscribe because we've got lots of great videos. Alright, with that said, as you know, this Hot Stuff claw machine always has a bunch of quarters stuck behind the coin door because that ramp is just not set up correctly. And you know, I could order a replacement, or I could just pick out quarters every time I come here and collect, which is what I do. So I'd rather invest money elsewhere and keep this machine as is for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out all those quarters from behind the coin door every time I come for now. And maybe I will even manufacture something in the future in order to make all those quarters catch properly. But for now, this is just a problem I'm going to have to deal with. Alright, got all those taken care of. Let's go ahead and open the bottom lock, bottom coin door to see how many quarters are in this machine. And make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video, guys. You're going to see our change machine is completely empty. It's no longer giving out change because everyone has used it to get quarters. And I've said in previous videos, that does not bother me. If people want to use our change machine and then take their quarters elsewhere, completely fine. I've got well over $500 in quarters right now that I really should be taking to the bank, but what I think I'm going to do is take them to the change machine and just pour them in there. Because quite honestly, I hate taking quarters to the bank. So with that said, we got a few quarters on the bottom of that Hot Stuff, but not as many as I hoped. I was hoping since we took the toy taxi away, this machine would pick up, but there are a few dollars in there. Look at those guys. We'll take that. Alright, let's go and get the Hot Stuff locked up. And just so you know, so as you can see right now, the machines are powered off. This is a vendor day. And I got there right at opening because I was doing this before work. So this is a vendor day, and I got there right at opening, and you're going to see as we're working, they're actually turning the power on. So these machines are going to pop on while we're working. So we'll see that in just a minute. But we did get all the money collected from the Hot Stuff claw machine. Next, we're going to move on to the jewelry claw machine. And that one's got some real blingy earrings and necklaces and bracelets and watches and all kinds of cool stuff in there. So this one is always usually pretty popular as well because people want to play for that stuff. It's cool stuff in there, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to just make sure everything is looking good. I'm going to straighten things up, make sure everything looks presentable. There's also some replica Bitcoins in there too, which I think people like to play for. We've had a couple winners of those. I'm going to have to replace a couple of those too. But yeah, guys, I just like to get creative with the prizes in some of these machines and, you know, just see what works, see what doesn't work. People seem to like those replica Bitcoins, even though they're just replicas. They're still pretty cool, especially with all the crypto craze going on right now, right? Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Would you play for replica Bitcoins in claw machines? Apparently my customers do. But put it down in the comments. Let me know if that's something you'd play for. Alright, got everything pretty much looking how I wanted to in there. Let's go and do the collection. Starting off with the coins. And again, this machine is one of our only dollar per play machines, so it doesn't typically have a lot of quarters in it. Usually it's a lot more paper money in this one. So we'll just go ahead and pour those into the community coin cup for now. Let's check the dollars. There we go. And guys, this is a 4-week collection. This is a 1 month, all of the month of August collection. And like I said, it's not a record breaker, guys. August was hot, and the flea market was lower attendance due to that. Because again, there is no air conditioning at this location. So it is hot when you're there. Alright, got the coins. Got the cash collected from that machine. We'll go ahead and basically each time I'm just putting the cash in our little cash bag there and keeping the coins in the cup. And at the end, I'm just going to weigh all the coins out in their scale. Alright, next is probably the most popular machine. This is our mystery cup machine. And as you can see, the mystery cups are getting pretty low. So I'm going to come back up here and add some new cups, add some new gift cards, currently in the non-winners, I do trading cards, things like that. And you can see some of the lids have popped off in these, so I'm just securing them. These are the older ones. Now, since then, I've made some changes where I actually put 2 dabs of glue on the lid and put it on the cup, so that way they don't just pop off. They're actually really secure with just two little dabs of glue on them. So that's been helping out. So, like I said, going forward, every cup that I add to this machine has those 2 dabs of glue in them, and that way, you know, I can make sure those lids aren't popping off there. So I just cleaned that all up, made it all look good, put all the lids back on. Let's go and open the bottom door. Let's do the collections. We'll start it off with the quarters, and again, this is probably our most popular machine. And it is 50 cents per play, so look at all those quarters, guys. Lots of quarters in this one. Pour those into the cup, and then we'll do the cash as well. How you like my makeshift coin box there? I think when I purchased this machine at auction, it actually came with just a plastic bucket, and there was like half the coins would miss it. So I constructed a cardboard duct tape coin box. All right, there's the cash. Let's go ahead and see how much cash is in there. Actually, not as much as I thought bill-wise, but remember, this is 50 cents per play, so people do use a lot of quarters in this machine, as you saw when we collected the quarters. All right, so moving on to the next machine, let's put that cash in the envelope, in the cash bag, whatever we want to call it. And again, remember, this time around, we're not going to do most of the bulk collection. We're going to do some, but not most. And we'll talk about that for future videos, for stuff like that. Ultimately, I'm probably going to do just a big bulk collection at the end of the year on some of those machines. Let's do the mini stacker next. So just a few quarters in there. And again, this one we actually had to take out one of the prizes. We took one of the prizes out to move to the game store location. It was one of the Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes. So there's not a lot of good prizes in this machine right now. So I wasn't expecting a lot of plays on this machine. So just a very small stack of cash, a few coins, not too much. All right, so we'll move on. We'll put that, there you go, you can take a look at that cash. We'll put that in the envelope again. And that should be the last stack of dollars we collect, other than the change machine. That's all the profit money right there. The change machine, we do not count as profit. All right, let's open this well, this isn't a mini claw. This is a Smart Industries candy claw, and it does not take dollars. It only takes quarters. And honestly, this is probably one of the machines, if I ever decide to make some changes at this location, this is probably one of the machines I'll get rid of. This one, and probably some of the bulk vending machines. Who knows? In the future, this is actually 2 spaces. We might downsize to 1 space and only put the most popular machines here. We'll see what happens. All right, a few quarters from the Pokemon cards. Again, they do much better at the game store location, but our location here at the flea market isn't the best. We're way down at the end of one of the hallways, at the very end of the flea market. I don't know if you could tell that. In the intro, as we were walking in, I kind of tried to get a shot of us walking down that long hallway so you can see exactly where we're at. And you'll see it when we leave at the end of the video too. We're going to walk back up the hallway. But let's check the tattoo machine. We're not going to do the whistles today. We're going to check the tattoo machine. We're going to check the Tommy Gotcha machine. We're not going to do the bottom 25-cent bulk vending machines. And we're not going to do the necklace machine. We're not going to do the gumballs. We will do the top 50-cent mech things for like the NFL helmets and the balloon animals and the fidget spinner balls we got over there. So we'll see how that goes. All right, not a lot in the tattoo sticker machine as well. Again, this is just all my basically random inventory that I've just kind of tossed here. This is kind of like my storage unit that makes money at the same time. But we'll break down the numbers at the very end too. All right, there's a few more quarters. Let's go ahead and do the top 3 bulk vending machines. There's never anything in that bottom one. I need to replace some of that stuff, or even just get rid of that machine altogether. All right. Powering on the scale, let's pull the quarters out of those top 3 bulk machines though. Let's see how things are looking. So starting off with balloon animals is where we're going to go first. And balloon animals are hit and miss. Sometimes the kids love them, sometimes the kids hate them. That was one of the ones where I called AA Global and I said, what's selling well right now? And they said, balloon animals. So I ordered them. And, you know, I guess it depends on location. Here, not so much. As you can see, you know, there's maybe a couple dollars in there. All right, let's check the NFL helmets. And NFL helmets are hit and miss too. Right now, since NFL season has started, football season is starting up though, look at all those quarters. There's a lot more quarters than I expected in there. So we'll take that for sure. That's probably the best month ever the NFL helmets have ever had. Because in the past, you know, there's been some months there's been 0 quarters in those NFL helmets. And then these fidget spinner balls, these are pretty popular too. This is like the new growing trend with poppets and everything that's sensory toys, pretty cool. So lots of quarters in there too. All right, that's going to conclude the collections. Let's go ahead and weigh out the quarters. We'll put them in the change machine. We'll pull the cash out of the change machine as well. And we'll talk about overall numbers. So let's pour the cash in first. Let it start up there. There we go, $107 in quarters. Not great, guys. With the cash as well, I can't remember off the top of my head the total amount collected, but let's just say this. Overall, between the cash that we total collected and the rent that we paid for this location, we actually came up negative $4 for the month of August. Now, obviously, there's probably $4 worth of coins in that necklace machine, in those bottom vending machines, in the whistle machine that we did not collect from. So overall, we kind of pretty much broke even this month. Again, this location I knew was not going to do well this month because it was just so hot and there's no air conditioning. But basically, it's free storage at this point, so we'll take it. All right, let's check the quarters. I know you can't see, but the quarters are basically empty. There was just a few quarters in there, and now I'm just going to go ahead and pour those in. Now, I do have to come back up and bring some other quarters back up. I've got probably almost $500 worth of quarters to put into that machine. Let's check the cash, though. All right, there's our best collection of the day, and there's a ton of 5s in there, guys. So people are using that change machine like crazy, which is, again, completely fine with me. I love getting rid of quarters. I love not having to roll quarters, even though I've got a machine that does that too. All right, locking up the change machine. It will be time to do kind of a final check. We're going to make sure all our locks are good. We're going to make sure everything's cleaned up, everything's looking good. Locking machines up, checking locks, and that's gonna be about it for the video. So here we go, doing a quick lock check. Just make sure everything's good and locked, so that way I'm not leaving anything unlocked and I don't run home and think to myself, oh my goodness, did I lock that machine? All right, lock check done. It's time, guys. We've got everything clear. Let's wrap this video up. Hey guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're working our way to that next milestone and we need your help to get there. So if you haven't done so yet, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification so you get notified when our new videos and our live streams go live. And while you're down there, please give us a thumbs up to like the video and also make sure you share our videos with your friends. Alright guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch our videos and thank you so much for your support. We really do appreciate you all. It is time to wrap this video up, guys. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.